Okay, 7 p.m. sharp. Welcome everyone today for my webinar on how to attract wealth mastery using law of attraction. How many people here not wanting to only make money, but beyond money, you really want to even make wealth in life? What is wealth? Wealth is where you are so rich that now money works for you, only you don't work for money. How many people here are super excited how to learn to use law of attraction to attract wealth in your life? If yes, everyone unmute and say, yes, I want to learn how to make wealth. 1, 2, 3. Unmute
Yes,
everyone. Let's go.
Yes,
yes,
I
yes,
want.
I
Yes, I
want
want
I
to
want to
make
learn
wealth.
All right.
I want to learn how
So that's a lot of
to
excitement there. Some people's excitement is going beyond the mic. That's amazing. All right. So welcome everyone once again to my webinar on learning law of attraction specifically to attract wealth in your life. Now, there are two very important rules to attend today's program. Rule number one, please make sure that your webcam is on because all the interaction only happens with people on the camera. As you see right now, my chat window is completely off, right? So that's the rule number one. Rule number two, please keep a notepad and a pen ready with you because I'm going to share with you a specific technique of law of attraction, which can help you make more money in your life. I'm going to give you ready-made affirmations. The best part, I'm going to teach you how to remove all your money blocks today before you leave the webinar. But it's very important for you to make notes on this because otherwise you will forget everything. Okay. So keep a notepad and a pen ready. For those people who are meeting me for the first time, I'm going to play a small video recording right now, which will give you some clarity about who I am, what I have been doing for the last 17 years. This is only for people who are meeting me for the first time. And then immediately after that, we will learn about how to use law of attraction to attract wealth in your life. 1, 2, 3, and let's go. Whenever we go through pressure in life, do we naturally move towards pressure or do we move away from pressure? The quality of your life depends on the amount of pressure that you can manage willingly. I'll show you what is willingness. Take your hands like this and say this with me. Bring it on. Loudly say, bring it on.
I would recommend these people to anyone who really wants to get people off their chairs, get them excited, and really begin to look at what kinds of behaviors it takes to overcome the adversity and the obstacles of a corporate life.
With over a decade's experience, Mitesh Khatri is an expert at facilitating leadership results that matter.
Desire is a should. An expectation is a must. When something becomes a must, come on. The how doesn't matter. I will make things happen. Please repeat that to your partner. Please repeat that to your partner. It's a very powerful statement.
He's a leadership trainer, motivational speaker, coach and best-selling author with the single-minded resolve to build super productive, highly accountable and collaborated teams. Awaken the Leader in You is his signature leadership intervention program to lead super productive teams in 90 days or less. This result-oriented program aims at helping leaders encourage their teams to find passion in work, take onus and be accountable, respect each other, work collaboratively, be customer-centric, and generate better results. He has also published a book on leadership with the same name, which has become a national bestseller.
Mitesh and Indu, first of all, thank you so much for a wonderful day today. Some of your teaching becomes part of the vocabulary of the organization and part of the culture. So it's not like a one-day good feel program, but it's like a long-lasting effect.
Mitesh's leadership training instills the culture of ownership in organizations that accelerate business results.
Entrepreneur not only takes ownership, inspires ownership. I am an entrepreneur. I am the owner of this company. Now, which of these mindset is better for you? Employee or owner?
Mitesh motivates people to have self-belief, take a leap of faith, and achieve results beyond their boundaries. Mitesh uses his path-breaking firewalk training to cement self-belief, high energy, and confidence in teams. The firewalk affirms their belief that they can achieve everything in their life, even ambitious organizational goals. Mitesh has become a guiding light for people to do good and do well.
It was such a pleasure to see them both in action. First is lovely coordination, second is brilliant energy, and the third most important thing is execution excellence. That comes to them so naturally that when they talk from their heart and bring their heart into the work, it just blossoms the people who are around. They're actually not really trainers. They're people who work out of their heart and they are in service, and that can be known from the work which they are doing.
His corporate training has inspired and transformed the lives of 300 plus clients such as Godrej, Siemens, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC, Infosys, Wipro, MRF, ADP, Amdocs, Lupin, GSK, Zydus, Dr. Reddy, Forbes Marshall, Hindustan Zinc, Hindustan Pencil, Sudarshan Chemicals, Archean Group, and Sani, to name a few. Contact Mitesh for remarkable organizational results and to lead in every field like an entrepreneur at www.
Okay, hey everyone, that was a quick introduction video of my organization. How is everyone doing? Welcome everyone to my webinar. This is Mitesh Khatri, your Law of Attraction coach. I don't know if you're watching me live right now. Some people are live with me on Zoom right now. Some of you are live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter with me right now. Maybe you are watching this as a video recording. I'm not sure, but welcome today to this webinar on how to use Law of Attraction to attract wealth in your life. First thing, congratulations, because a lot of people don't even get the opportunity to learn the kind of knowledge that is available in the world to make money. How many of you agree? There's a lot of gold mine knowledge all over the world, but most people don't even get to that knowledge. Some of you here are very lucky because you've reached this workshop, and that itself, I believe, is a great opportunity in our life. So everyone, please unmute and say good evening and congratulations to everyone for coming to this webinar today. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go.
Good evening.
Good evening,
and
everyone,
welcome
and
to
congratulations everyone for coming
Good evening.
to
Good evening. Good evening.
And yes, big congratulations to everyone. You've come here at the right time and the right place. That's good luck, right? Reaching the right time at the right place. But while you've reached here, now comes the warning part. Everyone quickly write down warning. What is the warning? The warning is you've reached the right time and the right place. But whether you will complete the journey is completely up to you, not to the universe. The universe can only bring you to the right place. But completing that journey is completely up to you. How many of you agree with that? Raise your hands, even if you're on a video recording right now, right? So what do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. How many people have had this experience that whenever you're starting something important, like a weight loss program, or you're starting to prepare for your exams or anything, the day you decide that today I'm going to start my preparation, the same day you have guests at home or something happens and you have to change your plan or you have to postpone your plan and you're saying, I will start tomorrow. How many people have had that experience at least once in your life? Raise your hands and say yes, right? Everybody goes through this, and I'll tell you why. The moment we are changing, something inside us stops us back. How many people have had this experience? Something inside you stops you from growing. Yes or no? Now, I'll tell you what is that. That's your internal block. That's your internal frequency. Today, do your 100%. That if you're here at the right time in the right place, now complete this journey for the next 2 hours so that you are able to learn everything that will help you to make more money in your life. Does everyone promise me that you will not leave this webinar half the way? Because you know what? Half knowledge is even worse than zero knowledge. How many of you agree? It's like half cake is worse than not even having a cake, right? सोचो कि अगर आप रोटी खा रहे हो और गूंदी भी रोटी खा रहे हो, आटा गूंदा हुआ, रोटी बनी नहीं है, मजा आएगा रोटी खाने में? नहीं, इससे तो अच्छा रोटी खाओ मत, right? So if you're going to learn everything today, then might as well learn everything. How many of you promise me here that you will stay here till absolutely till the end and you will not let anything in the world stop you from learning this complete knowledge today? If yes, once again, everyone unmute and say, yes, I promise to stay till the end. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes.
Yes, I
We promise to stay till the end.
Promise to stay till the end.
Now that you've promised to stay till the end,
Yes, I
you are
promise
here
to stay with you
to learn
till
how
the
to
end
use
of
law of
this
attraction to attract wealth in your life. But before we learn about how to attract wealth in your life, my question to you is, specifically, what are you here for? Is it that your income is stuck at a particular point and that is why you're here because you want to grow your income? Or you don't have a job right now and you want to attract a job? Or you have a job right now, but you're not getting an increment for a long period of time? Or you've got an increment, but you're not getting a promotion? Is your business stuck at a particular level? Why are you here? I want to know. So what I'm going to do right now is, if you're live with me right now, if you're not live with me, make notes about this on a notepad. But if you're live with me, tell me in the chat window, what exactly are you here for? 1, 2, and 3. I've opened up my chat window now. I would like to know, why are you here? And I will read it for those people who are not on Zoom with me. Maybe you're watching it on a video recording. Maybe you're watching it on YouTube or Twitter. I will read the points that people are writing in the chat window here. Okay, so to create more financial opportunities, says Rakesh. Okay. Pooja is saying for a job. Okay. Ritu is saying job again. Vinamra is saying to attract a job. Okay. No increment past 2 years in the current job. Okay, so we'll work on that. For money, obviously, Shankar, you're here for money, but specifically, what do you mean by money? Give me specific point. I want to get a job. Business is stuck. Okay, now that's very specific. To attract my dream job, expansion of my business. Business is stuck at a point where it needs a huge push. Yes. Career and improving financial situation. Not able to start my own business. That's a very important point. How many people here would like to start a business, not able to? So we'll work a little bit on that today. Financial freedom, how to attract income. Business was good, now facing debts. Okay, so how many people here are in debts and you're not able to pay off that money? We'll talk a little about that. So money crisis, money, job, not good increment. Okay. To attract a government job. How many people are here because you want to attract a government job? Okay, so I'm now switching off my chat window. If I'm not wrong, more or less everybody is here for 2 reasons. One, either your money is stuck or you're not making any money right now. How many of you agree with me? Yes or no? Either your money is stuck or you're not making any money right now. Now, some of you are not here because your money is stuck. You're here because you're making money, but you're struggling while making money. It's not going as effortless, as peaceful as you would like it to be. How many of you agree with that one? Okay, done. So we'll learn about how do you really improve this income of yours, or how do you get unstuck from where you are to where you want to go. And my promise is, if you stay with me till the end today, you will learn ready-made techniques. That's right. I'm not talking to you about teaching you something. I'm talking about giving you ready-made techniques, which will 110%. I'm not giving you 99%. I'm saying 100%, beyond 100%. You will improve your frequency and you will make more money in your life. But for that, remember to stay till the complete end, because some of these techniques will not work if you don't learn the last part. And I'll tell you what is the last part. The last part, everyone take your hands like this and say, clear money blocks. Quickly say, clear money blocks. Now, what are money blocks? I will show you in the end. If you learn the first part of the webinar today, which is techniques, I will teach you that. But if you have a lot of techniques on the outside, but a lot of money blocks on the inside, do you think the techniques will work? Say yes or say no. Kuch to bolo, jaldi se. No, it will not work, right? So it's important not only to learn how to use the techniques, but it's also important to learn, are there any blocks inside you because of which the techniques are not working? I promise you, I will not only show you how to recognize those blocks, but how to clear those blocks today itself during the webinar. How many of you want that complete science today, which is actually part of my wealth mastery course? But I'm going to give you that as a gift today, as the last part of the webinar today, somewhere between the last half an hour, 45 minutes. Is everyone game for that? Give me a thumbs up, say game on. Awesome. All right, so let's learn about how do you make more money in life. First, everyone repeat with me. Law of attraction works on frequency. Repeat with me quickly. Law of attraction works on frequency. Now, how many of you agree? You probably know, most of you know law of attraction works because there is energy and energy has frequency. Yes or no? It's a very simple science. We'll not get into too much detail about that right now. Take your hands like this. Say energy, frequency. When frequency matches, attraction happens. Simple. Correct? Whenever there is frequency matching, attraction happens. Now, how does that relate in money? Let's take an example. If I am vibrating at poor people's frequency, what will I attract? Everyone show me your hands. Poor opportunities, right? If I'm vibrating at rich people's frequency, so what will I attract? Rich people's opportunities. Yes or no? If your frequency is wrong, can you attract money? Everyone show yes or say no. No, you absolutely cannot. So let's take a quick example here. Everyone take your left hand like this, say 10,000 rupee frequency. Okay. Consider this as an example, just an example. A person has 10,000 rupees frequency. Now, a lot of people ask me, say, Mitesh, what do you mean by frequency? Okay, everyone write down, my financial results is my frequency. My financial results is my frequency. So if a person is constantly making 10,000 rupees a month on a regular basis, that is that person's frequency, because that is what that person is attracting. Yes or no? Simple logic, right? Not too complicated, very simple. So if a person is making 10,000 rupees, and now because of that person's affirmations, or for whatever good luck, this person attracts an opportunity of 1 lakh. Now, how many of you agree all the problems of this person are solved? Say yes. No, the problems are not solved. I'll tell you why. Take your hand like this, everyone. Say 10,000 rupee opportunity. Sorry, 10,000 rupees frequency and 1 lakh rupees opportunity. If the frequency is at 10,000, I will tell you what happens. Take your hand like this. Take the left hand up. Pull this other hand down. This is called as self-destruction. Write it down. Self-destruction. Okay, write it down. Self-destruction. What does that mean? If a person's frequency is at 10,000, they get an opportunity at 1 lakh. Believe it or not, unconsciously, not consciously, unconsciously, this person will do some silly thing, some stupid thing, and they will pull themselves down. They will destroy their own opportunity. Now, if you don't believe me, come to the gallery view. Everyone come to the gallery view so you can see everyone, not me alone, quickly. How many people here can raise your hands and say, you've experienced this at least once in your life? Raise your hands. Where you've done something stupid to destroy your own opportunity in life. Yes or no? See, there are so many people. Now, why does that happen? It happens because of our internal money. Everyone say money frequency is blocked. Come on, quickly, once again, say money frequency is blocked. Let's take an example, okay? I'm showing you a photograph of a person right now. Write down his name, everyone. His name is Sushil Kumar. So that is Sushil Kumar. Now, Sushil Kumar is actually a very intelligent person with great general knowledge. In the year 2011, he attended Kaun Banega Crorepati. Everybody remembers Kaun Banega Crorepati, right? Amitabh Bachchan, it's going on right now. And when he attended in 2011, he participated. He won 5 crores with Amitabh Bachchan. How many of you agree in 2011, the value of 5 crores was even 10 times more than today? How many of you agree with that? Right? So how many of you agree Sushil ki life to set ho gayi? His life is set. Do you agree with that? Say yes or no. Right? Everybody's saying yes. No. I'll tell you why. Right now, as we speak, you can Google this later, write his name down, Sushil Kumar. He has lost all that 5 crores. Yep. He's lost all that 5 crores. Now, how many of you are thinking how? How many of you are thinking how? Well, answer is very simple. What is the answer? Everyone take your hands like this. Say money frequency is stuck. So what happens is, take your hands again. What did Sushil do? Self-destruction. He trusted the wrong people. Maybe made some bad decisions. Maybe somebody cheated him. Yes or no? By the way, do you think he's a bad person? Not at all. Do you think he wanted to lose the money? Not at all. But something happened because of which he lost the money, right? Yes or no? Now, if you ask that person why that they lost the money, they'll always say it's something outside. But now you and I know what is the main reason he lost the money. Once again, everyone show me with your hands. Come on, let's see if you remember. Money frequency is stuck. Yes or no? Now, if you don't believe it, let's take a proof from your life. Okay. So here's the proof. Everyone ready for some participation? Done. Please write down the answer to this question. Question number 1. What's your current income? Right. Quickly write down what's your current monthly income. Example, if you're doing a job, then your monthly income is very clear. Just write down that number of your salary. If you're doing a business, then write down what is your average monthly income for the last 6 months. See, whatever is your last, sometimes business goes up, sometimes business goes down. But if you look at the last 6 months, you'll find an average monthly income. Write down that number. If you're a student, write down what is the monthly income of your family right now. If you're a wife, which is a housewife, write down the monthly income of your husband, because that is your income. Yes or no? Right? So write down that number. Has everybody written that number now? Raise your hands and say yes. Okay, great. If you've written that number, now comes the important question. For how long, more or less, 10% aage piche, your income is stuck at more or less the same number? Write down that number over there. Is it stuck for 1 year? Is it stuck for 2 years? Is it stuck for 3 years? For how long your financial problems are the same? For how long your money is stuck at more or less the same level? I'll give you an example. This is one guy, his name is Chetan. Everyone write down the name Chetan. I'll be telling you about him later. Chetan was making 50,000 rupees for 3 years back to back. No increment. His friends were getting increment, but he was not getting increment. Another name I'll tell you, write down Deepa. And the reason I'm asking you to write down the name, I'll introduce you to them later. Deepa was making 30,000 rupees a month for many years as a chemistry teacher. Now, is everyone clear? I've given you 2 examples. Have you written down your time for how long you're stuck? Yes? Done. I'm opening my chat window. Tell me for how long your income is stuck. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop my chat window right now. I forgot to give you a very important instruction. Do not write down your actual income in the chat window. You should never do that in public chat. Okay? Is everyone clear? Don't write your monthly income. Only write down for how long that income is stuck. Everyone clear about that question? No confusion? Done. Opening my chat window again. Tell me for how long are you stuck? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. How long you're stuck? Give me the number. Okay, some of you are saying 4 years, 5 years, 1 year, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, 1.5 years, 3 years, 10 months, 3 years. So I'm reading it specifically for those people who might be either watching me on a video recording right now, or YouTube, or Twitter, or live Facebook. 1 year, 10 years, 10 years. Whoa. 4 years, 5 years, more than 4 years, almost a year, 3 years, 3 years. Okay, done. So I'm switching off my chat window now. Can I request all of you who are live with me right now? If you're not live, it's all right. But if you're on live with me right now, read the chat window. Check the number of years that people are stuck for. I'll give you 10 seconds quickly. And as you're reading these numbers, think, we've got about close to 200 people here, and maybe few hundred people on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube over here. What is the average number of years that people are stuck for? Come on the video. Even if you're not on webcam right now, come on the webcam for at least a few seconds. Show me with your hands, with your fingers, how long do you think most people are stuck with? For an average, the numbers that you see in the chat window. Let's go. I am on the gallery view now. How many of you agree it's about 3 to 5 years as an average here? Yes or no? So the good news is, come close to me. You are not alone. That's the good news. So you can be a little happy. Chalo sab atke mein. You remember 3 Idiots? मैं अकेला फेल नहीं हुआ, सब फेल हो गए. I'm just kidding. But here's the bad news. The bad news is that there is a pattern here. And the pattern is that so many people are stuck at a particular level for 4 or 5 years. How many of you think this is not a luck problem? How many of you agree? This is not a luck problem, a good luck or a bad luck problem. Show me with your hands, what problem is this? Come on. Yeah. Take your hands like this. Say the money frequency is blocked. Yes or no? Now, if the money frequency is blocked, do you need to work on the money frequency, which is inside you, or do you need to work on the outer situations? Show me with your hands, kahan kaam karna hai? Inner frequency of money, outer situations of money. Where do you have to work? Inner frequency? Unfortunately, where is everybody working? Show me with your hands. Be very honest about it. Come on. We are all working outside, and I'll tell you how we are working outside. We are working outside by trying to change our job. Yes or no? Now, some of you have tried changing your job and you've changed. Yes or no? But I'll tell you what's happening with you. If you've changed your job and your salary went up, your expenses also went up and you're still in the same situation. How many people are experiencing this right now? Raise your hands. See, I told you. So changing the job, is that the solution? No. Some people are thinking, if I can't change the job, let me change the country only. Because some people think India is the problem. I should go to Canada. I should go to Australia. How many of you are trying to leave the country to make more money? But when you go out of this country, you will carry one thing with you. Show me with your hands, what will you carry? Yeah, you'll carry your money frequency. Yes or no? So what will happen over there in that country? Same problem again. Yes or no? What we always do is we do self-destruction. Now, how do I know? Check your numbers. Check your income. Check how many years you're stuck. How many of you realizing what I'm saying is true here? It's actually a fact in your life. Yes or no? Now, question. How many of you want to upgrade your frequency of money? Raise your hands. If you want to upgrade your money frequency, that is what I'm about to teach you now. No more theory in this workshop. From now, I'm going to show you practical techniques on upgrading your frequency right now. Is everyone ready to learn? Everyone unmute and say, yes, I'm ready to learn. Let's go.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
I'm
ready.
I'm ready to learn.
I'm ready to go learn.
Ready to learn.
All right. Now, my promise to you, if you stay with me till the end, I will deliver two things for you. One, I will teach you actual ready-made techniques right now to upgrade your frequency. Your confidence to make money will go super duper high. That's my guarantee to you in the next 1 hour. That's my promise to you. And confidence is everything when it comes to money. How many of you agree with that? Right? Like a lot of you here are just missing that confidence right now. Yes or no? I promise you, I'll give you that confidence before you go with ready-made techniques. Second, any negative blocks that you have within you, we'll show you the exact science of how to remove those blocks before you go. But for that, you need to stay with me till the end. Because if you leave before the end, the blocks will still remain with you. So one last time, does everyone promise to learn this whole thing completely and not leaving it incomplete? Say promise. Perfect. So now let's learn how to move on. The first technique is affirmations. Write down affirmations. Now, I wish I could have the time to teach you how to make affirmations. We do that in a different program called Advanced Law of Attraction. Right now, we're not going to learn how to make affirmations. I'm going to simply give you ready-made affirmations to make money in life. How many of you are okay if I can directly give you ready-made affirmations, which I personally use in my life? Everyone okay with that? Done. So write down the first affirmation, which you have to use every day, morning and evening, for your monthly income. Now wait, I'm giving you affirmation for your monthly income. Why? We'll talk about 100 crores and 500 crores later. Can we at least first stabilize our monthly frequency? Is everyone okay with that? Done. So now I'm showing you the exact affirmation that I have been using for the last 17 years in my life. Not 1 or 2 years. 17 years I've been using this affirmation and I haven't changed it. And I'm getting amazing results in my life. If some of you know me for a long time, you know my income is growing every time. And this is the affirmation that I use every day. So let's write down what is this affirmation, everyone. Today is 30th of November, 30th of November, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. I'll repeat, today is 30th of November, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening, even in this month. Even in this month, I have made rupees dash. Now, when you're writing this dash here, write your actual number that you want to attract. But remember, we're writing the practical monthly income number right now. So if let's say you're right now you're making 1 lakh and you want to improve your frequency to 2 lakhs a month. That's the number you should write, not your current income, but your next desired frequency income. Everyone clear? Done. So remember, don't write numbers which you want to make 5 years from now or 10 years from now. Write down the number that you want to make as your immediate monthly income, or other than what you already are making right now. Okay. So once again, today is 30th of November, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. Even in this month, I have made rupees dash. Now, instead of rupees, you can use dollars, yen, depending on which country you're looking at me right now from. Rupees dash. Now, before I tell you the rest of it, this is my trick part. How many people here realize that when you're saying your affirmations, you feel this doubt? Okay, hoga ke nahi hoga? Yes or no? Will it happen? Will it not happen? Okay, I'll show you how to solve that doubt in the way you say your affirmations. This is the trick part. Continue the affirmation just like the last month. Just like the last month. So let me repeat the whole thing. Okay, do you want me to show you this on the screen, everyone? All right, so here we go. Here we go. So today is 30th of November, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. And even in this month, I have made rupees dash happily and easily. I've even added happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. So 3 times, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. Quickly write it down. How many of you want me to give you this in the chat window right now? How many of you want me to give you this in the chat window right now? Okay. So please check your chat window right now. Those of you who are watching me on a live video, don't worry. We'll give you access to this at the end of the webinar in form of a bonus. So where is it? Yes. So everyone check the chat window and you can copy paste if you want. This is the exact affirmation that you see on the screen. Now, because you say this affirmation this way, what are you saying? Today is 30th of November, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. Even in this month, I have made rupees dash happily and easily. Just like what? Like the last month and the last month and the last month. Now what happens is your brain doesn't doubt you anymore. Okay. If you don't believe me, try it. Everyone, please repeat this affirmation 5 times. Keep that number exactly the same in all the 5 times. Okay. So everyone start reading your affirmations now. And what I'm going to do is keep some music on so that it keeps that excitement up for all of you. Okay. Coming to the gallery view so we can see everyone here. And people who are watching me on a video recording right now, doesn't matter if you're on a recording, you can still get value. So please make sure that you're reading your affirmations which I've given you right now 5 times loudly. Go. Ogi ji, you're not reading the affirmation. No cheating here. Yes, now you're reading. That is why I'm on the gallery view. I'm watching all of you. Shankar, read it loudly. No cheating. Okay. And we are done. So everyone listen up. How many of you said it 5 times? Did you? Right. How many of you have observed the moment you say this affirmation exactly in the same words that I gave you, where is the doubt? Are you feeling the doubt anymore? No. I'll tell you why. The reason is because you've told your brain you've been earning this for how many months? 3 months. So it's like there is no super excitement here. How many of you realize in this affirmation, you're not super excited? You're feeling good, you're feeling positive, but you're not super excited. Yes or no? Super excitement happens if you're earning this for the first time. But if you've been earning this for the last 3 months, there is no excitement there. There is just feeling happy over there. Yes? That is why this affirmation works better from my personal experience. Now, how many of you promise to use this affirmation for 30 days, every day, morning and night? All the affirmations that I'm showing you today. I want you to use this for 30 days and tell me the results. How many of you are okay with that? Done. Unmute yourself and say, yes, 30 days challenge accepted. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, 30 days challenge accepted.
Awesome. So now that you've accepted the 30 days challenge, let's go to the second affirmation. I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 affirmations, which will make a lot of value for you today. So the second affirmation is, the best part is that my next month income of rupees, same number. So if last time you wrote 1 lakh, here also you will write 1 lakh. Don't change the number. Best part is that my next month income of rupees dash is already booked in advance. Is already booked in advance. Okay. So observe, if I'm saying the affirmation like today is 30th of November, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening, even in this month, I have made rupees dash happily and easily, just like the last month. And the last month and the last month. And the best part is that my next month income for that same amount of money is already booked in advance. Now your mind cannot ask you any questions about how, because doubt ka sawal hi nahi uthta. 3 months is done. Next month is booked in advance. So you start feeling more confident. Is this making sense to all of you? Raise your hands if this is making sense to you, if this is logical making sense, right? So this is why I'm giving you ready-made affirmations so you don't have to make a mistake in upgrading your frequency. Here is another affirmation, which is very, very important. I love making money and working hard for money. Write this down. Yes, I know. I can see some of you are not writing because you've suddenly read here, working hard for money. No, I don't want to work hard for money. Okay, let me give you some coaching here. Is everyone okay if I coach you a little bit? Everyone, not just teach, but coach. Is everyone okay with that? All right, listen, come to the gallery view. I want to see the responses of everyone, and I want all of you to see each other's responses. So people who are on the video, if you're watching this on a recording, it'll be a great experience to see people's hands up, but you also raise your hands up if your answer is coming. Here we go. Question. How many people here love passive income? Raise your hands. Yes. How many people here are waiting for that day when you would have ultimate financial freedom? Raise your hands. And how many of you would love that day when you never have to work in your life and money just keeps coming in your life? Raise your hands if that is what you want in your life. Yes or no? Yeah. Come close to me. That is why you're not attracting money. Yep. The problem is people hate working for money. And they're waiting for the day when they would have to stop working for the rest of their life, which means we basically hate working. Yes or no? Try this. Take your right hand on your heart. Say, I hate working. One day I want to completely stop working. And I want to be a millionaire. Is this logically making sense? Hello? कुछ combination बैठ रहा है? Frequency match हो रही है? No matching, right? But how many people here agree you're waiting for the day where you would not have to work for the rest of your life? Raise your hands. That is why 95% people will never become millionaires, because they don't love working. If you don't believe me, let me give you a proof. Everyone unmute. Give me names of those people who are financially totally free today. Like names of people who don't need to work. They are millionaires, billionaires. Give me those names. Some from India, some from outside India, sports, movie industry, any industry. Just give me names, business industry, any industry. So unmute and give me names. These are names of people whom you are idolizing, right? You want to become like them. Who are these people? Give me names. Go.
Jeff Bezos.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Nobody.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Nobody.
Ratan Tata.
Ratan
Nobody.
Tata. Somebody saying nobody.
Sudha Murthy.
Sudha Murthy is a very good name. Okay. And Azim Premji. Very good. Virat Kohli. Okay. Mukesh Ambani. All right. Now, all these names that you've taken, whether it's Elon Musk or Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, whoever, these names that you've taken, these are the names that you want to become like them. How many of you agree? Raise your hands. And the problem is this: think. You want to become like them. Tell me one of these people. Tell me any one of these people who have stopped working. Think. Has any one of these people stopped working? Ratan Tata, has he stopped working? Narayan Murthy, has he stopped working? No, none of these people have stopped working. They are all still adding value to the society. How many of you agree with me? Right? People who are true millionaires and true billionaires, they love working. They are in love with their work. And they're not waiting for the day that they would stop working. People like Amitabh Bachchan, they are not waiting for the day that they would have to stop working. They work till the end. Right now, I think Amitabh Bachchan is what, 75 or something? And he's still doing Kaun Banega Crorepati. Yes or no? Here is my question to all of you. Please come to the gallery view and answer this question. All these names that we took, including Amitabh Bachchan, Virat Kohli, all of these people, do you really think these people need to work? क्या इनको काम करने की जरूरत है? Do they need to work? Hello, yes or no? No. So why are they working? I'll tell you why. They love working. Yes or no? I'll give you a very good example. How many people here are parents? Raise your hands. आप में से कितने लोगों के बच्चे हैं? Okay. जिसके बच्चे नहीं है, imagine करो बच्चे हैं. Okay. If you don't have children, imagine you have children. Once you become a parent, are you waiting for the day when you would stop being a parent? Hello? Are you waiting for the day कि एक दिन मेरे बच्चे बड़े हो जाएंगे, जान छूटेगी, मेरा माँ बाप बनने का काम खत्म? Are you waiting for that day? Everyone say yes or everyone say no. Come on, quickly. No. Nobody is waiting for the day for their kids to die. Nobody is waiting for their kids to go away. Yes, we want our children to be successful, but nobody is waiting to stop being parents. How many of you agree? I'll tell you why. Very simple. Once a parent, always a parent. How many of you agree? That is because you love your children, right? Yes or no? The first lesson I want you to take away from today is fall in love with your work so much that you never want to stop working. When you have that relationship with money, when you have that relationship with work, then you will become a millionaire. Everyone write down money is a person. Seriously, money is a person. Question is, what kind of relationship do you have with money? Are you having a relationship like you're waiting for this relationship to be over one day? Then do you think you'll become a millionaire? No. But if you don't agree with me, if you don't believe me, come to the gallery view one more time and watch how many people are raising hands for this question. How many people, be very honest, are making this mistake right now? You have a bad relationship with the working of money. You're waiting for your one day when you have to stop working and you would just have money in life. Raise your hands. Be honest. Come on. You have a bad relationship with money right now. Yes or no? Bad relationships don't grow. Only good relationships grow. Yes or no? So how many of you promise me from today, you will take this affirmation and you'll make it part of your soul? I love working and I love working for money and I love working hard for money. How many of you are okay with that? All right. So everyone unmute and say, I love working hard for money. Come on, quickly. I love working hard for money.
I love working hard. I love working hard for money.
If you love doing something, is it hard work anymore? No. Now it's not hard work. It is just love. Yes or no? All right. So that's the affirmation I want you to start using from today. Here is another affirmation, which is very critical. Let's take down the other one. I add 10 times value. So the word 10x means 10 times. I add 10 times value for the money I receive. I add 10 times value for the money I receive. Now, here is the biggest problem when it comes to money. Most people all over the world, especially in India, unfortunately, they want to make only either as much money as much work they want to add as much as they receive. Example, if a person is getting 10,000 rupees salary, that person is trying to add value only as per 10,000. Yes or no? You tell them to do extra work, they will always say, boss, itne paise mein itna hi milta hai. How many of you agree? Most people are very transactional by nature. Transactional means itna paisa, itna value. Yes or no? You can never become a millionaire with that mindset. How many people here want to become millionaires? Raise your hands. Okay, I'll tell you how to become a millionaire. If you really want to become a millionaire, you shouldn't run behind money. Money has to run behind you. You should not run behind money. Money has to get attracted to you. Yes or no? But where will the money come from? People will give you the money, right? Yes or no? But why will people give you the money? Think. Only if you add 10 times value for the money you receive from them. For an example, if you give me 5,000 rupees and I add 5 lakh rupee value in your life, 5 lakh rupee value in your life, will you confidently work more with me? Yes or no? Of course. That is called adding 10 times value. The issue is a lot of people who are doing a job right now. How many people are doing a job here? Raise your hands, please. Yeah. Whenever you are working in the office, you're always worried about your salary and the output that you're giving to the company. Yes or no? You have to stop thinking like that. Start thinking about giving 10 times more value to the company compared to the money that you receive every month. If you do that, a day will come. Listen to this very carefully. One of my mentors taught me this. He said, if today you give 10 times more value compared to the money you receive, listen to me carefully, repeat with me. Say, if today I add 10 times value in return of the money that I receive, one day will come. Come on, repeat with me. Say, one day will come. I will make 10 times more money than the value I give. Now, if you don't believe me, let me give you an example. How many of you agree in an organization, the CEO makes the maximum amount of money. Yes or no? And the maximum amount of work is not done by the CEO. How many of you agree with that? Like, how many people sit in the office and gossip? इतना बड़ा बड़ा salary लेते, काम तो हमसे कराते हैं. Come on, be honest. Yes or no? Do you talk about your top management like that? Okay, यार इतना पैसा कमाते, काम तो हमसे कराते हैं. Yes or no? But that's the way it works. The higher you make, the less you work, the more you make. The lesser you are, the more you work, the less you make. Are you understanding this? That's how life works. So if you really want to make more money, initially you have to add how much value? Show me your hands. 10 times value. Is everyone clear about this? So how many people promise me that you will change that attitude starting today? Whatever money you are getting, you will ask yourself, how do I give 10 times value for this? Whether you're on a job or a business, I don't care. I want you to start adding 10 times value to people who are giving you money. Is everyone okay with that? Now, how many of you here are students? Start adding 10 times value to your parents' life, because they are the ones giving you money. So everyone unmute and say, I promise I will add 10 times value. 1, 2, 3, go.
I promise I will add 10
value
Come
for
on, video recording. Come on, repeat with me.
I promise.
So now that you are clear about adding 10 times value, here is the last and the most important affirmation. There are more that I will teach you when you join Wealth Mastery, but here is the important one now. This affirmation is very critical. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to hide this affirmation for a second. I'll tell you why. There are 3 options I'm giving you. Okay. Everyone show me your hands like this. 3 options. Say option number 1. Say option number 1. Repeat: zero investment, high returns. Come on, take your hands. High returns. Second option. Come on, say second option. Low investment, high returns. Say third option. High investment, high returns. Everyone unmute and be very fast, very honest. What is the best option that everybody loves? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3.
First
Two.
Zero investment,
Low investment, high love the first one.
How many of you can see everybody is more or less saying option number 1 and option number 2? Come to the gallery view. Look, everyone show me on hands. Come on. Most people are saying option number 1 or 2. How many of you agree? Raise your hands. How many of you agree? Did you hear that? Right? Come close to me. This is called poor person's frequency. हाँ, इसको बोलते हैं गरीबों की सोच, गरीबों की फ्रीक्वेंसी. अब आप बोलोगे कैसे? How? Let me clarify. Again, let's go back to those people whom you want to become like. Taking an example of Dhirubhai Ambani or Mukesh Ambani or Bharti Mittal, all of these people that you are idolizing, you want to become like them. Think. Are they working with the mindset of zero investment, high returns? Seriously, be very honest and give me this answer. Are they working with the number 1 mindset here? Hello? Zero investment, high returns? Never. Never. Second, are they working with the mindset of low investment, high returns? No, not at all. Not at all. Check the news. Every single day you will hear these people are pumping in money in their business. How many of you agree with that? They are all working with that option number 3 mindset. Take your hands like this, everyone. Say higher investment, higher returns. Are you understanding? Most people who are sitting in this webinar here today are trying to work with, be absolutely honest, okay? Don't lie to me. Which option are you most interested in? Raise your hands. 1 or 2. Be honest about it. Come on. Most people are 1 and 2. Yes or no? And I'll show you how. I'll show you how. That is why you negotiate your best. कम से कम पैसा देना है, अच्छे से अच्छा माल चाहिए. Yes or no? या तो पैसा देना ही नहीं है और माल चाहिए. How many of you agree? And that is why people don't have that mindset of becoming a millionaire. So the affirmation that I want you to have is this one. I happily invest more to make more money. I happily invest more to make more money. See, there are a lot of people here who can instantly double their income today. I'm not kidding with you. Right now, some of you can double your income today. How many people here are working in a business right now? Raise your hands. Any kind of business. Raise your hands. Yeah. If I'm not wrong, if you immediately double your marketing investment today, you can increase your income. Raise your hands. Don't lie to me if you agree with me. If you increase your marketing investment, your sales investments today, you will increase your income. Yes or no? But you're trying your best to minimize your investment. Yes or no? And even when you do invest, you call it kharcha. अरे खर्चा हो गया, अरे दुकान का रेंट लग गया, अरे ये लग गया, अरे एम्प्लॉय की सैलरी लग गई. खर्चा नहीं है वो. क्या है वो? Everyone show me your hands. Investment. Right? So let's work with that investment mindset rather than working with that mindset of zero investment, high returns, low investment, high returns. No. Always work with the mindset of high investment, high returns. How many of you are okay with that? Raise your hands. करके देखो, 30 days करके देखो, your mindset will shift. I'll tell you how you can implement this in small areas of life. How many of you do shopping? Raise your hands. How many of you sell something? Raise your hands. Do you sell something? Okay. When you sell something, do you want a customer, option number one, who wants to give you zero money and take your product? Obviously not. Do you want a second type of customer who wants to give you minimum money, but take your best product? Do you want that customer? No. Do you want the third customer who gives you your pricing best, takes your best product? How many of you want that kind of a customer? Now come close to me. Ask yourself, which kind of a customer are you? Are you always willing to give the best to get the best? Or do you negotiate half the time? That's what you have to ask yourself. How many people here make this mistake of negotiating with the vegetable wallas? Be honest. Raise your hands. Stop it. Stop it. Do you negotiate with Louis Philippe? Do you negotiate with Van Hussein? Huh? Hello? No. So why negotiate with the vegetable wala? That person is running your house, your food, daily house. Yes or no? Why negotiate with them? Give the best to get the best. Invest more to make more. How many of you are willing to work with that mindset for 30 days? 30 दिन करके देखो. कोई debate नहीं करेंगे अभी. Don't debate with me. I know some of you are thinking, sir, बोलना बहुत आसान है. मेरी income कम है, मुझे negotiate करना पड़ता है. How many of you are already thinking like that? Come on, raise your hands. नहीं, debate मत करो. करके देखो. 30 दिन देखो आपकी income कैसे बढ़ती है. How many of you are ready for this? Unmute everyone. Say, I promise I will give more to get more. Come on. Say, promise I will invest more.
I promise I will
get more and get
more to get.
I will promise to give
So now that you've promised this, keep that promise for 30 days. And I promised you your frequency will go up. Here's what I want you to do now. Take only 30 seconds, not more. I'm going to switch off my video. Even if you're watching me on a video recording, I want you to do this with me right now. Remember, you agreed to accept me as a coach for some time, at least for some time. So these 30 seconds when my video is off and the music is on, I want you to read all the affirmations that I gave you in the last half an hour, but read them loudly and read them with power. How many of you promise to do that right now? Raise your hands. And remember, how much time am I giving you? Only 30 seconds. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Go. Read loudly. Jayati, read loudly. Prasad, read loudly. Rika, read loudly. Umesh Chandra, read loudly. Okay, everyone, let's come back. Taking off my music now. So has everybody read this full in one go? All the affirmations that I gave you? Yes? Unmute and just give me one word. How are you feeling now based on the exact affirmations that I gave you? Quickly. About money, about yourself, about your confidence to make money.
Great.
Feeling great, confident, great.
Thank you. Solution.
Now everybody's feeling more powerful, feeling more confident about money. That was my promise to you. But there is one more promise I gave you. First promise was only to work on your techniques to improve your income. I just gave you ready-made affirmations for that. These are the same affirmations I use in my life every single day. Believe me, I use the same affirmations every single day. But the reason my affirmations work is because I constantly work on my internal blocks. Now, what are your internal blocks? Everyone write down, remove your money breaks / blocks. What is that? Story. Everyone ready to hear a small funny story? Everyone ready? Leave your notepads, come close to me. How many of you have heard of a car called Ferrari? One of the fastest cars in the world, right? So there's a man, he buys, why only a man? There's a woman. So there's a person who buys a car called Ferrari. And after buying the car, that person wants to drive the car at full speed. Obviously, it's the fastest car in the world. But when that person takes the car on the highway, that person realizes the car is not running at full speed. In fact, it's running very slow. He tries everything in the car. She tries everything in the car, but the car is not running at full speed. How many of you are okay with that? That you're driving a Ferrari and the Ferrari is driving slow. How many of you are okay with that? Hello? Are you okay with your Ferrari driving slow? Yes, bolo, na bolo, kuch to bolo. Prasad? Not okay with that, right? So what this person does is he calls the Ferrari company and he says, please send an engineer. There is something wrong with my car. The engineer comes, sits in the driving seat. Okay. He tells the person, sit next to me. He drives the car and zoop, the car is running in full speed in 1 second. So the owner is like, what did you do? Everyone take a hand like this. Press a button. Push it down. The engineer said, sir, the handbrake was on. Sir, the handbrake was on. Now, if the handbrake is on, obviously the car is not supposed to run full speed. Yes or no? You know who is this Ferrari? Hello? You know who is this Ferrari? You. Yes. You're this Ferrari who has the potential to be the fastest vehicle in the world. You're the person who can be the fastest person to make money in the world. But the problem is some handbrakes are on. This is what I call as my money blocks. How many people are realizing something inside you is stopping you from making money? Raise your hands. But you have no idea what is that. Yes? We teach you that in our Wealth Mastery course. Now, my promise to you, whether you join, because this is an introduction to my Wealth Mastery, right? Whether you join my Wealth Mastery course today evening or tomorrow, it doesn't matter. My promise is I'm going to give you the most powerful lesson of Wealth Mastery right now. And the lesson is how to recognize your money breaks, your money blocks, and how to remove them. If you release that handbrake, you'll instantly start running at full speed. How many of you are interested in learning that right now? Raise your hands. But I'm giving you this whole lesson as a compliment, as a gift. My condition is, not condition, but my request is, don't waste it. Promise me you will practice everything I'm teaching you now, because if you do, I'm telling you your income will go up. How many of you promise to practice this with me? Okay, so everyone unmute and say, yes, I promise to remove my money blocks. Go.
Yes, I promise to remove my money blocks. I promise to remove my money blocks.
All right. I hope even if you're on a video recording watching me right now, you said that. All right. So now let me show you how to remove your money blocks. First, let's understand what are your blocks made of. See, we are not like a radio, right? That you can just change some wire and remove the block. We are not like some car that you're going to release some button and the block is going to go away. But we have 4 buttons, which is our frequency. Write down these 4 buttons, everyone. Very simple. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Quickly write down. FTBA. These are the blocks that we are talking about. Now, I'll give you an example. How many people here right now, tell me in the chat window, okay? are going through negative emotions, particular negative emotions in relation to your money. What is that negative emotion? I want you to tell me that in the chat window now. I'll give you examples of that before I open my chat window. Emotions like stress about money. How many people are stressed about money right now? Okay. How many people are worried about money right now? Okay. How many people here are very jealous about other people making money? Be honest about it. Like, I'll be honest. When I learned this for the first time, I used to be very jealous. I'm being honest. How many people here are feeling small about yourself? Like you feel you're not good enough. Something inside you is not good enough to make money. Okay. So I've given you examples. Tell me in the chat window, what are your negative emotions, specifically negative emotions, which is stopping you from making money? These are your money blocks. Let's identify them now. So we've got worry, doubt. People who are watching this on a video recording, please make a note. And even if you're not making a note, I'm giving you hints by reading people's answers from the chat window, which is of this live session right now. So worry, stress, jealousy. I just have one job. How could I earn more? So there's doubt, by the way. That's called doubt. Scarcity mindset. Worried, unworthy and belittle myself. Stress, not getting to invest. Worry. Scared, feeling small. Doubt, shame. I don't contribute enough for my employer to increase my salary. It's not FTDA, it's FTBA. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. I am not confident of myself of making money. So lack of confidence, self-doubt. I don't know step by step how to do the first of all. Anxious about loan payments. So anxiousness is a negative emotion, right? Scared, worry again, not good enough. What if it doesn't happen? Doubt. Rich people make money by wrong practices. So you're scared to make money because you think it's not possible with the good practices. Okay, I'm switching off my chat window now. All right. Everyone, tell me one thing quickly. All of the emotions that you have written or other people have written here, are these positive frequencies or negative frequencies? Show me with your hands, everyone on the chat window. Come on the video. Negative, right? These are your money blocks. Now, if you're going to make very powerful affirmations, but you're going to feel worried about money all the time, do you really think that affirmation will work? Hello? Say yes or say no. It will not work. Let me give you one more example. Simple question I'm asking you. What are the negative thoughts and beliefs that you have about money? Now, these are thoughts and beliefs. What is the difference? Everyone take your hands like this. Say thoughts come, thoughts go. Come on, say thoughts come, thoughts go. Belief is very strong. It stays with you. I'll give you an example. Everyone say, somebody will steal my money. Somebody will steal my money. Is that option number one thought, or is that option number two belief? Quickly show me your hands, everyone. Quickly show me your hands. Now see, for some of you, it is a thought. Only one or two are showing me two, which is a belief. But for some of you, it is only a thought. It comes, it goes. Am I right? It doesn't worry you too much. Now, how many people here agree making money is difficult? Quickly agree, come on. Those of you quickly agreed, for you, this is not a thought that comes and goes. It's a belief that stays with you every day. How many of you agree with that? Okay, so tell me examples of your thoughts and beliefs, which are negative thoughts and beliefs about money in the chat window now. 1, 2, and 3. Chat window is open. Once again, people who are watching this on a video recording, make sure that you're writing your thoughts and beliefs now, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to recognize your negative beliefs and blocks. Okay, so I don't know how to make money. It's difficult to make money. See, that's a belief. Money doesn't come to me easily. Okay. Come on, guys, quickly. Government researchers get fixed salary. It is difficult to make money. Doubt where and how can I make money? I keep losing money. Doubt if I deserve the amount of money that I want to make. Thoughts confident but not getting to invest. I share good relationship with money. Okay. Don't make enough money. Difficult to make more money as salary. Money is less even though I work more. No permanent money comes in my life. It is always temporary. Negative belief because I live in the around negative people. Okay. All right. Switching off my chat window now. Once again, these thoughts and beliefs that some people have written, some of you have written, are these positive or negative? Once again, show me your hands, everyone. Come on. Even if you're watching this on a recording, show me your hands. Negative. What will you attract? Opportunities or problems? Show me your hands, everyone. Problems. Why? Because we are tuned to those problems. As far as you have these FTBAs, you will continue to attract problems. And then what we'll do, everyone take your hands like this. If the opportunity comes, what do? Self-destruction. How many people remember self-destructing one of your opportunities again? Raise your hands. That is happening because of your negative FTBAs. Now, how many of you want to release them today? How many of you want to remove those or release those breaks? Okay, I'm going to show you that technique. Some of you know that technique with me, but today you'll realize the power of that technique. What you're supposed to do is, step one, I'll tell you the exact steps. Everyone write this down. Recognize the negative FTBAs. First, recognize the negative FTBAs. A very simple question. What are my negative feelings? What are my negative thoughts? What are my negative beliefs? What are my negative actions towards money? Now, when you join the Wealth Mastery course, there's a proper assessment that I will give you. Using that small test, in 20 minutes, like an X-ray machine, a printout will come out with your negative FTBAs. How many of you want that kind of a practical assessment and a test, which brings out all your negative FTBAs? How many of you want that test? Okay, so I promise you, when you join that Wealth Mastery course, the first day you'll get that assessment. But for now, start with at least asking yourself what my negative FTBA regarding money is. You've already given me some answers in the chat window. Do this exercise properly later. Everyone clear with this? Step number one, recognize the negative FTBAs. Step number two, write this down. Take each emotion and do EFT to release the negative frequency. Take each negative FTBA and use EFT to release the negative frequency from there. Now, what is FTBA? What is EFT? The full form of EFT is written on the screen. It's called as Emotional Freedom Technique. Write it down. I'll tell you exactly what is Emotional Freedom Technique. There are many such techniques that you will learn in Wealth Mastery, but I want to give you one most important lesson that we teach you in lesson number 6 of Wealth Mastery course. This is actually part of the Wealth Mastery course. The way EFT works is, inside our body, we have something called as chakras. How many of you have heard about 7 chakras in our body? Have you heard about that? Right? So based on our chakras, if your chakra energy is blocked, you have a lot of emotional problems in life. All these negative FTBAs are a result of energy blocks in your body. This is the symbol for energy. Everyone take your hands like this. Say energy blocks. How many of you agree money is also energy? Yes or no? So when you have these negative energy blocks in your body, that is why your money is getting blocked. Now, how do you release that? Let's take one emotion for an example. Okay, before that, let me tell you how EFT works or how Emotional Freedom Technique works. There are some points in our body called as meridian points. Write it down. Meridian points. How many of you have heard of this technique called acupuncture or acupressure? How many of you have heard about this technique? Raise your hands. Similarly, in our body, there are some points called as meridian points. In acupuncture, they use needles, correct? In acupressure, they press that part of your body. In EFT, we do tapping. Tapping. Take 2 fingers like this. Everyone tap, tap, tap. This is called tapping. So Emotional Freedom Techniques is also about tapping. Now, how does it work? In our body, wherever these energy blocks are there, these energy blocks are literally like blocks in the blood circulation. Okay, let me give you an example here. Everyone take your hands like this and imagine you're holding a pipe. Okay, you have that water pipe in the house, right? Sometimes that water pipe has blockage inside the pipe. Yes. When you call a plumber, what the plumber does is, everyone hold the pipe. Imagine you're holding a hammer and hammer it. Come on, quickly hammer it. You know, plumber sometimes comes and he kind of hammers the pipe, right? What happens when he hammers it? Inside, the blockage starts moving. Because of the flow of the water, the blockage clears out. How many of you have seen that happening in the house sometimes? This is called clearing the blockage. Exactly like that. In our body, we have neurological nerves and blood is flowing through that. Yes or no? Blood is also energy. Yes. If you tap at particular points in our body, which I will show you which points, while using a particular word, which is your negative block, you're hammering that negative block. It starts clearing that blockage. Because of the flow of energy in the body which is existing, that blockage moves out. Now, if you don't believe me, I'll give you the proof right now. How many of you want to experience releasing one negative energy right now about money? One. Okay. Take one emotion which is the most negative emotion for money for you. I'll give you my example. So whenever you start EFT, this is how you should start EFT. First, give a rating for that negative emotion. Rating on a level of 1 to 10. Example, my emotion when I started was doubt. Like I had a lot of self-doubt. Anybody had a similar emotion today? Self-doubt? Okay, I had a lot of self-doubt. When I asked myself before doing EFT, what is my self-doubt intensity right now? It was 8. Okay, I want all of you to choose an emotion which is 7 and above. Take a very strong negative emotion. After you've chosen that emotion, write down the number at which level is the intensity of that negativity right now. If it is 7 and below, then don't take it. Take something more intense. I'm opening my chat window. Tell me the emotion also and the number also. I'm writing down my numbers. Doubt 8. People who are on a video recording, please write it right now on your notepads. I'm reading for you some of the emotions that are coming to me in the chat window. Okay, self-doubt 9, worried 8, difficult 10, scarcity 8, jealousy 8, managing money 8, stress 8, receiving money 8, procrastination 10. Very good. So I think people have got the idea here. All right, switching off my chat window. Now listen, once you've got this, there is a statement that you should remember. Write down the statement. Even though I have this negativity towards money, write down, even though I have this negativity towards money, I'll repeat, even though I have this negativity towards money, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Now, I'll tell you why this statement is very well designed and why it is very important. When you say, even though I have this negativity towards money, now which negativity? That particular emotion that you have written. So in my case, I will say, even though I have this negative doubt towards money. If you have stress, then you will say, even though I have this negative stress towards money. Is everyone clear how to say that statement? Okay. I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. The reason you need to say this, because whenever we don't make money or we fail in our life, there is one person we hate the most. Who is that, everyone? Show me your hands. Ourselves. Yes or no? So the first thing in EFT is to release the self-hatred. Love yourself the way you are. Everyone clear with that? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So you have to say this statement 3 times. How many times? 3 times. While doing a particular tapping. Now I'll show you the tapping points. Now don't worry about writing down these tapping points. You have to remember these tapping points. So everyone take your left hand like this. Start tapping here with 4 fingers like this and repeat with me. Even though I have this negative energy towards money. Now I'm going to say doubt. You can say whichever was your negative thought. Okay, go. Even though I have this negativity towards money, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Even though I have this negativity towards money, come on, even if you're watching me on a video recording, do it now. I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Even though I have this negativity towards money, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Now take your hands like this and take a deep breath with me. Okay, now take 2 fingers like this and start tapping with me exactly where I show you. So you're going to tap at the beginning of your eyebrows over here like this. Start tapping and say this negativity, release. So I'm going to say this doubt, release. This doubt, release. Whatever is your negative emotion, watch me. Everyone look at me. I'm going to change my hand movement. Come on. Piyush, look at me. After the eyebrows have already gone here. Everyone. Yes. So temple point. Now say this negativity, release. On the top, this negativity, release. On the eyes, this negativity, release. On the nose, this negativity, release. I hope you're saying your negative emotion, by the way, right? This negative doubt, release. Now, 2 fingers again on your collarbone. So you'll feel the bones here, feel it, tap there. This negativity towards money, release. Now, underarms, this doubt towards money, release. On this side, this doubt towards money, release. Now, where your nail ends and the skin starts, that's where you're going to tap like this, okay? So try to tap with both fingers. Keep your thumb on the hand so it gets some support. Start. This doubt, release. Next finger. This negativity towards money, release. Next finger. This negativity towards money, release. Next finger. This negativity towards money, release. Last finger. This negativity towards money, release. One last time, repeat with me. Even though I have this negativity towards money, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. All right, stop everyone. Take your hands like this. Take a deep breath. Okay. Everyone, check your feeling towards money, that particular negative feeling. Like in my case, it was doubt. Check if the rating is the same or is it a little lower. Okay, everyone come on the video and tell me, is it a little higher? Is it same or is it a little lower? Show me your hands, everyone. Yeah, how many of you can agree it's a little lower? Yes? How many rounds did we do? 1 round right now. This was called 1 round of EFT. How much time did it take? 2 minutes. A 5-year-old negative pattern, a 5-year-old negative emotion went a little down in 2 minutes. Yes or no? Is that powerful? Now, imagine if you do this every single day for that particular emotion. That negative block towards money will release. Everyone take your hands like this, say, release that negative emotion. If you clean it up, if you release it, your affirmations will work at 10 times more speed, like a Ferrari. How many of you are happy for that? But then you've learned the science. Now your exercises, your assignment is take each negative FTBA. Take each negative FTBA, do EFT for each negative FTBA. And so here's how you do it. You write down the rating first, then you do 1 round, then you check the rating again. Then you do 1 more round, then you check the rating again. Keep doing EFT for that particular emotion or thought or belief until it goes down to what? Everyone show me your hands. What should be the number? 0. 0. 30 days में तो हो जाएगा. How many of you agree? 30 दिन में तो हो जाएगा ना? Simple. This is how you release your negative emotions. So this is not normal EFT. This is EFT customized to your particular negative blocks. When you join the Wealth Mastery course, obviously you'll get a practical assignment on this. You'll get an assessment. You'll get a proper test. All of that we'll do. But how many people here promise me right now, whatever you've learned here, whether you join the Wealth Mastery course today or tomorrow, doesn't matter. You're going to make sure that you release every single block using at least the EFT technique for now. Everyone unmute and say, yes, I promise to release all my money blocks.
Yes.
Go.
Yes. I promise to release my money blocks.
Promise to release my money block.
Yes, I am promised to release my money blocks. Yes.
That you've promised to release your money blocks. I'm giving you quickly now 2 options from here. Everyone, hold on. Let me just switch this off first. Okay. So now you have 2 options. Everyone take your hands like this. Say option number 1, clear my own money blocks, increase my own money frequency. That's option number 1. Option number 2, take your hand like this, say option number 2. The option number 2 is learn with a coach like me how to improve your money frequency. Now, be honest with me, what is a better option? Option number 1 or option number 2? Show me with your hands, everyone. Option number 2 is always the better option, to learn with a coach. Yes or no? The biggest mistake that people make is they are always trying to improve their own frequency. Yes or no? Look, let me ask you a question. Everyone come close to me. Who is the worst person? Who is the worst person to give advice to you? Show me your hands. Yourself. How many of you agree? Simple. The problem is we keep giving advice to ourselves, but if we are stuck in that pattern, we can't advise ourselves. Yes or no? Okay, if you don't believe me, let me show you something very powerful. Is everyone ready to experience something really powerful right now? Yes? Like, here's the biggest problem. A lot of people learn all these affirmations. They learn everything and then they don't implement anything. How many people have been making this mistake in your life? Be very honest with me. Raise your hands. Come on. You learn a lot, but you don't implement. I'll tell you why you don't implement. The reason is because you're too comfortable in your life. Now, some of you are saying, no, I'm not comfortable. I'm not saying you're liking your life. I'm saying you're too comfortable in your life. If you don't believe me, check. How many people here are struggling with weight loss for a very long time? Raise your hands. Come close with me. You're not losing weight because you've become comfortable in your pants. Believe it or not, that's the truth. Yes or no? You want to lose weight, but you're comfortable in your body. That is why you're not losing weight. You will lose weight the day you feel every moment is painful. Yes or no? Problem is that's not happening. Is it okay if I help you get to that point, everyone? Okay, let's do a small exercise. Take a blank page quickly. Take a blank page quickly. And on that blank page, I want you to write down the answer to this first question. Your income is stuck right now. Your financial problems are going on right now. For how long, approximately? You remember you wrote this answer in the question in the beginning of this webinar. If you came late, write down now. For how long your financial problems are the same, for how long your income is stuck. Okay, has everybody got that number again? Raise your hands. Come to the gallery view. Show me with your hands how many years. Show me with your fingers how many years. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 8. So many people have got so many years they're stuck with. Now, write down impact and consequences. Write down impact and consequences. Please write down, because of these problems of money and these financial issues, what are the consequences and impact of that in your life? Please write down. I'll give you an example. How many people here are struggling to save money? Raise your hands. Write down, no savings. That's a consequence. It's an impact. No savings. Here's another example. How many people feeling not good enough because you're not able to increase your income? Raise your hands. Write down, not feeling good enough. So low self-esteem. Everyone write down low self-esteem, right? It impacts your self-esteem. How many of you are realizing that when you don't make good money in your life, your own friends and relatives don't respect you? Anybody's facing that problem right now? Write it down. People don't respect me. Some people even have this problem where their own family starts looking them as liabilities. Anybody facing that problem? Write that down. My family looks at me as a liability. Here's another one. Constantly feeling less. Constantly feeling poor. How many of you have this problem? Write this down. Feeling small, feeling poor, feeling less, feeling that lack of something all the time. Here's another consequence. Not able to give your family the best that you want to. You badly want to give them the best, but you're not able to. Write that down. There are some more consequences. There are some more impact, which I don't know. I'm just giving you examples. But is everyone willing to write down your real impact and consequences right now? Yes? Okay, please write down those impact and those consequences right now. I'll give you 30 seconds. Those of you who are watching this on a video recording, please don't ignore this. Don't press the forward button. There is no forward button here. It's a live video. Write down your consequences with me right now. What's the impact of all your financial problems in your life? Okay. How many of you are getting present? How many of you are getting aware? that there are many of these impact and consequences that you've kind of suppressed inside you. You're feeling it, but you've suppressed it. Yes or no? Now, here's a question to all of you. Would you like, you're already living with these impact and consequences for 1, 2, 3, 5, maybe 10 years. How many of you agree? You're living with these impact and consequences. Do you want to live with these consequences for another 1 year? Come on. Yes or no? Do you want to live with these consequences for another 5 years? No. But I really want you to imagine if you don't solve these problems. By the way, you haven't solved those problems for so many years. How many of you agree? You have not improved your frequency for many, many years. Yes or no? I'll tell you why. Come close to me. You've been telling yourself, "Main kar lunga." I'll do it myself. Yes or no? Same problem in your weight loss. You're telling yourself, "I will do it myself." Yes or no? And you're avoiding to get a coach. How many of you agree? Hua? You're repeating the same mistake. If you repeat the same mistake for another 5 years, what will be the result? No, not same. Worst. Think. Write down. If you continue these problems for another 5 years, what will happen in your life? Come on, seriously, write this down. What will happen in your life if you continue these problems for another 5 years? If you continue these financial challenges for another 5 years, what will you lose? Who will you lose? How will you feel about yourself? Just bad? Think, feel, imagine 5 years from now, if you continue this, how would you feel about yourself? Now imagine and continue writing. If you have the same problems and these problems continue for another 25 years, how would life be? Now, how many of you are not even having the guts to imagine all that right now? Like you don't want to imagine that right now because you understand law of attraction. Yes? But come close to me. How many of you agree, whether you try to imagine or not, whatever I just told you is a fact? If you don't solve these problems, that's what is possible in the next 5, 10, 25 years. Yes or no? Is it worth living with these problems for another 5 years? Hello? And why are we facing these problems? Only because of one big reason. What is that one big reason? Take your hands like this, everyone. Say, I will do it. मैं कर लूंगा. मैं कर लूंगी. कर लिया? हो गया खुद से? नहीं होना. How many of you here can be honest? You've tried, it's not happening. Can you be honest about it and raise your hands? You've tried, it's not happening. And how many of you can be honest and agree, yes, I need help? Raise your hands. But then you have to be ready to learn. Is that making sense? There are two big reasons why people don't learn with a coach. The first big reason is this attitude of I will learn from myself. Let's stop that attitude. How many of you are okay with that? Let's take a shortcut, learn from a coach, solve your problems fast. Okay, that's first. The second reason why people don't learn with a coach is this. Everyone write this down. I don't trust other people. Yeah, that's true. You don't trust other people. The reason we don't invest with a coach or with a course is because we feel that somebody will take the money and will not give me the value in return of the money. So पूरी दुनिया में सब लोग आजकल webinar कर रहे हैं, सब बोल रहे हैं, I can help you, I can help you. How do I know if I can trust this person? How many of you agree this is a doubt that most people are going through right now? Be honest with me. Yes or no? That is why people don't invest in a course. Okay. I want to solve that problem for all of you here. Everyone okay with that? Here is my solution to you. And I'm giving you this live on recording on YouTube right now. People are watching me. Facebook people are watching me. Twitter people are watching me. This is getting recorded right now. I'm telling you live. I am so confident about the Wealth Mastery course that it will help you improve your frequency. After you join the course, within 7 days, if you realize that the value of the course is not what I'm promising you, you have a 7 days money back guarantee, 100%. I will not cut any transaction fees. I will not cut any tax. I will bear all the consequences. 7 days, take the whole course for a trial run. Watch everything, come and attend the live coaching. And if you still feel that I'm telling you something that doesn't deliver 10x value, take the money back. I don't care because I know you will get value. How many of you can see that confidence in my voice right now? Raise your hands. I'll tell you why I have that confidence, because it's something that I've done it in my life. That is why. I've come from a life where I was making 10 rupees per day to where I am today, where I'm making close to 1 crore a month. I'm not joking with you. This is the kind of money I make today. But I am the same guy that was making 10 rupees a day. Don't forget that. So did I work on my outer frequency or did I work on my internal frequency? Everyone show me your hands. I worked on my internal frequency. But do you really think I learned alone? I did not do it myself. I tried. I'm telling you honestly, I tried. It didn't work. I learned with my coaches. I learned with my mentors. I'm inviting you to do the same with me today. Let me be your coach. I'm telling you on your face, you can trust me. Come learn. Not everybody in the world is bad. If you have a feeling that you will be cheated, don't worry. You have 7 days. Take your money back. I have guarantee. If you practice everything I'm teaching you properly, your money frequency will go up. Let me give you a proof. How many people want to meet real people who joined the course and upgraded their money frequency? Real people like you. Raise your hands. Okay. So these are actual people I'm showing you right now. Let me give you an example. I'll first show you an example of a lady. Her name is Sharda. And the reason I'm showing you a lady's example first is because a lot of girls here feel, oh, money mostly about boys, nothing to do. That's a limiting belief. Girls can make as much money as boys can. Yes or no? So Sharda is a lady. She's about, I think, late 50s, early 50s or late 40s. And she was stuck in her financial life. She was not making any money. She was not working for money. She had lost the drive to make money. How many people here feel you've lost the drive to make money? So the insurance business was in her name, but the husband was doing the business. She was not making money at that time. She's just working as a teacher. Today, listen to her results with your own understanding here. Here we go. This is Sharda. Go for it.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sharda.
After joining my Wealth Mastery and Advanced LOA, in life insurance, it was in my name only. My husband was doing the business, but after that frequency, money, after this, I have got the business of 7 lakhs, and in Mediclaim, 3 lakhs, and in share market, 3 to 4,000 every day, and mutual fund, 5,000 average per day. I'm started writing book also, not index and all set up, and tuitions and all I'm doing, and I'm also a teacher.
Wow. Wow. You're really progressing fast. That is really awesome. Come on, guys. You know what you have to say. Let's go, Sharda.
Congratulations, Sharda. You are a happy
millionaire. Everyone unmute. Say congratulations to Sharda. Come on, unmute everyone, even though you're here in the webinar. See the pride and the confidence in her voice right now. Do you feel that? So it's not just about the money, it's about the kind of person you become. I remember my mentor once taught me, when you make more money, it's not just about where you reach, it's about the kind of person you become on the way. How many of you agree with that? Right? Today, Sharda is a very different person. I'll share one of my favorite examples with you now. Everyone, do you remember the name I gave you, Chetan, in the beginning of this webinar today? Do you remember Chetan? So Chetan is someone who, he came for this webinar, where we give the introduction of joining Wealth Mastery. And he attended the last 10 minutes only. Okay, so he didn't attend the whole program. Intuitively, he felt something was right and he just joined on credit card. He didn't have the money. He took a loan on credit card and he joined. How many people sometimes you just take decisions based on intuitions? Raise your hands. Like you just feel you're in the right place sometimes, right? So Chetan said he just felt like he was in the right place. He made the decision, put the money on credit card and he joined. He was making 50,000 rupees a month for 3 years back to back. Today, this is the same man. His income has gone up. His frequency has gone up. The best part, he's got multiple sources of income. Listen to his story. Member, और जब चेतन ने शुरू किया था वेल्थ मास्टरी से, he was a very different guy. I'm telling you, मतलब पता नहीं कुछ लोगों को पुराने कुछ वीडियोस याद है क्या when चेतन used to talk, वो बहुत अलग था. His energy is different, his income is different, his savings is different, everything is different. So Chetan, एक 2-3 मिनट में share your before and after. When you joined Wealth Mastery, where were you? And then slowly you upgraded and everything. How was your journey? So that the people, especially the new members, get hope, because I know you started very low.
इवन सर मैंने तो जब ज्वाइन किया था इट वाज जस्ट एन एनर्जी लेवल और कोई कुछ था कि जिस वजह से मैंने ज्वाइन किया क्योंकि आप जो वेल्थ मास्टरी का सपोर्ट कॉल लेते हो, मैंने उसमें लास्ट 10 मिनट्स में था, मैंने वो पूरा अटेंड भी नहीं किया था।
अब याद आया, करेक्ट, जो वेबिनार था मेरा बेचने का, आपने पूरा नहीं अटेंड किया था, 10 मिनट का ही अटेंड किया था लास्ट का।
सिर्फ लास्ट 10 मिनट में था, उसमें मैंने डिसीजन ले लिया कि चलो ज्वाइन करता हूँ। उसमें भी मैंने क्रेडिट कार्ड से ज्वाइन किया था, बट सिर्फ आपके पर्सनल कोचिंग में आपने कहा था कि पे ऑफ कर दो, तो आई पेड ऑफ एंटायर क्रेडिट कार्ड आल्सो। राइट नाउ इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माय नेटवर्थ, हमारी
नहीं, एक मिनट पहले बताओ, जब आपने शुरू किया तब क्या सिचुएशन थी वेल्थ की, पैसे की क्या सिचुएशन थी तब?
तब मैं बहुत ही पीएमडीएस पीएम सिस्टम मैंने यूज किया, उसके बाद में बहुत अच्छा हुआ। उससे पहले तो मेरे मनी आ रहे थे और समहाउ जा ही रहे थे सारी चीज में। आज मेरा जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है, इट इज गिविंग मी अप्रोक्स 17% रिटर्न जो मेरा है जो। और मेरी जो नेटवर्थ है, आई हैव इंक्रीज माय नेटवर्थ। लास्ट टाइम मैंने इंदू मैडम को भी भेजा था, हर मंथ मैं भेजता हूँ, 8 तारीख को मेरा फिक्स है, मैं 8 तारीख को इंदू मैडम को मैं भेज देता हूँ।
करेक्ट,
8 तारीख को डेली हर मंथ। सो लास्ट 3 महीने में अगर मैं देखूं तो इट हैज grown by paying of debt and also it has grown by approx 60%.
करेक्ट, वाओ, ब्यूटीफुल। और जब आपने शुरू किया था तब आप डेट्स में थे, क्रेडिट कार्ड पे लोन था, सेविंग्स थी नहीं, सेविंग्स कर नहीं रहे थे, खर्चे ज्यादा थे, कमा के भी ऐसा लग रहा था कि कमाई करके कुछ फायदा नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि लाइफ नहीं जी पा रहे थे। करेक्ट, मुझे याद है ये बातें आपके साथ पहली कोचिंग में।
और सर पीएमडीएस पीएम सिस्टम की वजह से तो अब मुझे इतना इजी हो गया, मैं पूरा मंथ के जैसे ही 7th को मेरी सैलरी क्रेडिट होती है, मैं 8 को नेटवर्थ शीट बना देता हूँ और पीएमडीएस पीएम कर देता हूँ। उसके बाद में मुझे खर्चे का सोचना ही नहीं पड़ता। टुडे इन माय एंटायर मंथ माय माइंड इज वेरी रिलैक्स नाउ। मुझे पता है कि पैसे यहाँ पे जाने और पैसे यहाँ पे करने। उस वजह से इवन सेविंग में करूँ, मेरी 17% रिटर्न अभी और बढ़ रही है अभी तो।
Awesome, awesome. All of you unmute yourself, give him a high five and say, Chetan, you're a happy millionaire. Let's unmute. Say congratulations, Chetan. Let's go.
Congratulations, Chetan.
You are a happy millionaire. You are a happy millionaire.
Congratulations,
How
Chetan.
many of you can see that happiness in his face, by the way? Such a down-to-earth human being. ऐसा भी नहीं है कि कुछ fancy English बोल रहा है ऐसा कुछ, but very simple man, very down-to-earth person. Today, this is the same person. Last month, he made 1,10,000 in 2 days. Teaching his own course. Today he's in platinum. Seriously, he's in platinum today. How many of you know about my platinum membership? Right? So bottom line is, if he can do it, you can do it. How many of you agree with that? I can't tell you how many people have got jobs, how many people have increased their income, how many people have recovered their money. Raja, who's one of our platinum members, had invested some 4.5-5 lakhs with his friends during coronavirus, and the business went down because obviously during corona the business stopped. His friends said, we can't return the money to you now. He came to the Wealth Mastery course, applied everything we taught him. He recovered more than 4 lakhs in just 3 months. These are the kind of results people are getting. But I'll tell you more than this, the best result that I love to talk about are people who start small but make it big. How many of you agree that is very inspiring to listen to? Yes or no? So here's an inspiring story. This is about a girl called Deepa. How many of you remember I spoke to you about Deepa in the beginning of the webinar today? If not, write down her name. The reason I want you to write down these names is I want you to become friends with these people when you join, because the kind of people you work with is the kind of person that you become, right? So write down Deepa's name. Deepa is a girl. She's a chemistry teacher with 30,000 rupees a month. Today, her income is tripled, not just doubled. Her income is tripled. This is Deepa. Yes, you're unmuted now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Poli.
Sir, already I told that in this month, my goal was 1 lakh rupees. So today I got 84,000.
अरे अभी लास्ट वीक की तो बात की ना, 60 पे था, ये 84 का बोल रहा है।
84 हो गया सर। और अभी सर कुछ स्टूडेंट से मैंने बात की, तो मे बी टुमारो या डे आफ्टर टुमारो दे विल सबमिट। तो मुझे ऐसा लगा शायद मेरा टारगेट 1 लाख अबव हो जाएगा।
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. This is beautiful.
और सर आई नेवर थॉट दैट कि हाँ ठीक है 30-40 मुझे लगता था, बट मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि आई विल अर्न 1 लाख रुपीज। मतलब अब मैं इतना हाई लेवल का स्टैंडर्ड लेवल का सोचने लगी हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ यू सर। और सर इट इज माय एक्स्ट्रा इनकम बिकॉज दैट डे यू टोल्ड मी कि दीपा यू विल स्टार्ट द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस।
Yes.
So sir, this income comes from on the online classes only.
Oh, जॉब का अलग है?
Yes sir, जॉब का अलग है।
अरे क्या बात है, मैं तो टोटल 1 लाख बोला था, आप तो क्रॉस कर रहे हो। That is awesome. All of you unmute, give her a high five and say congratulations for attracting money. Let's go everyone, one more time. Congratulations, Deepa.
Congratulations, Deepa.
So last part, how many of you can see that if she can do it, we can also do it? Yes or no? Now, the only important part here is to understand what are you going to get in the Wealth Mastery course. Write this down, everyone. One word is what I'm giving you is the promise of the Wealth Mastery course. results in upgrading your frequency. Simple. Everything else is theory. Results in upgrading your frequency. My promise to you is to help you upgrade your frequency so that the problems that you're facing in your financial life, you stop facing those problems. How many of you are really in need of those results today? Raise your hands. And when you really get those results, what is the value of those results for you? Tell me, everyone. This much, or this much. What is the value of those results for you? Come on, show me your hands. I would say it's unlimited. Yes? Now, my promise, work with me. But first, I want to tell you what is Wealth Mastery not. Okay, so please listen to this carefully, everyone, before you join. Wealth Mastery is not a scheme to make money fast. It's not a scheme to make money fast. It's not network marketing. It's not a scheme. It's not a business. You will have to come and work hard. You'll have to learn how to upgrade your internal frequency. You'll have to work for 30 to 45 days to upgrade your internal frequency. Is everyone clear? You have to work inside you. The results that you've heard about, Chetan, Deepa, Sharda, these results are because they worked on their internal frequency. Now, those of you who are committed to learn, I'm now showing you how I will teach you this. How many of you are ready to learn that? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So take a blank page, everyone, quickly. I'm quickly showing you how you will learn. What you will learn, don't worry about that. That comes in one line. Results to upgrade your frequency. Simple as that. How you will learn, here is the main part now. When you join Wealth Mastery course today, immediately we'll give access to all my 30 lessons of Wealth Mastery course. You've already learned one Wealth Mastery lesson today, which is how to remove money blocks. We'll give you 30 video lessons on Wealth Mastery. This is lifetime access to all of you. Okay. There are two plans that I'm giving you today, plan 1 and plan 2. In both the plans, 30 video lessons are lifetime access. 2, you get Telegram support group where I will personally answer your questions for a regular basis so that when you watch the videos, if you have any confusion, if you have any clarity that you need, you can ask your questions in the private support group. I personally answer there on a regular basis. 3rd, live coaching for 4 weeks. So this is plan number 1. Everyone write down, this is plan number 1, live coaching for 4 weeks. So if you're joining plan number 1, which is this plan, videos are lifetime. Telegram support group and live coaching is for 4 weeks, which means how many months? 1 month. Okay, that's plan number 1. When you join plan number 2, you get 30 video lessons lifetime, but Telegram support and live coaching is normally in my website for 3 months, which is 12 weeks. But when you join in today's course here, today's live webinar, plan 2 will give you lifetime access to Wealth Mastery course. Right now, if you go to my website and you join the Wealth Mastery course, same Wealth Mastery course, you'll get access only for 3 months coaching. But because you're joining during this webinar as a special program, you will get access to me and my live coaching for lifetime access. What is lifetime access? It means you will always have access to the Telegram support group. I will regularly answer your questions. It means that you will have regular access to my weekly live coaching. Now, how many of you are thinking, "Yaar, ye lifetime bahut zyada ho gaya"? How many of you agree? You're thinking like that? Okay, let me give you proof. I have been conducting the free Law of Attraction course, what you're attending today, absolutely free for the last 17 years, back to back. Now, why? It's my passion. It's my mission. It's my bread and butter. It's what I do. It's my living. This is my life. So as far as lifetime, I keep doing this Wealth Mastery course. You're welcome to come and attend every week coaching with me. How many of you think you need coaching where you need a little bit of danda every week so that you can start making more money? Raise your hands. Like, let me ask you this, okay? Everyone come to the gallery view. How many people here, you don't implement things that you learn? Come on, be honest. What you really need is a little danda. You need someone to tell you, do it now. Yes or no? You have too many ideas. You need someone to tell you, do it now. That's what the Wealth Mastery coaching is about, okay? Now, people who are joining today and now, generally, I charge 1 lakh rupees for this course if it is one-on-one. I used to. But because of coronavirus, now we're not working with people one-on-one. We are doing all of this online. So my time that I'm investing is the same, but I can work with more number of people because it is online now. So I'm passing that advantage to all of you by giving you a huge discount. Instead of 1 lakh rupees, when you join plan number 1 today, you will only be paying 10,000 rupees. So look here on the top, Instead of 1 lakh, the plan 1 is 10,000 and plan 2 is 15,000. So when you're joining plan 2, lifetime access to coaching and support group. When you're joining plan 1, 1 month access to support group and live coaching. There is some special bonus for some of you. The bonus is worth 1,50,000. Basic LOA course, 25,000 rupees gift. The ready money vision board. This is the same money vision board that I have used in my life to attract a lot of my money goals. Perfect affirmations template, recorded money affirmations, ready list of multiple sources of income. How many people here would like to have multiple sources of income? Raise your hands. I'll personally show you how to create that income. In fact, my commitment to work with all of you is in the Wealth Mastery course within 1 year is to help all of you achieve at least 10 sources of income. And it's possible. I personally have 11 sources of income. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. Then 30 days programming. Now, how many of you are already part of my 30 days DMP, the daily magic practice? When you expire those days in the Wealth Mastery, tell me in the group, I will activate your bonus after that so that your existing days don't get wasted. Okay. 200 video affirmations. And finally, digital coaching system. I will give you a ready-made source of making money, which is I've created an entire course on how do you start making money as a coach? How do you start selling as a coach? How do you design your course? What topic to train on? How to train? How to create YouTube videos? All of that is a huge course called Digital Coaching System, which comes to you as a bonus only when you join during the webinar today. Remember, the green color bonuses that you see down there are only for plan number 2. Now, those of you who can trust me, can I be direct with all of you? Hello, can I be direct with all of you? Raise your hands. If you trust me, I'm not giving you an option. Join now. Okay, don't use your mind too much. Don't get too confused. You have a 7 days, 100% money back guarantee. Don't even think how. I'm not even giving you an option. Simply join. Why do I say it with this kind of confidence? Because I know I can help you. This is something I've been doing for years. I have more than 600 people in the community who've already made a lot of money in their life. You've seen some results. I will show you 1 or 2 more results now. Right now, I've shown you everything that is available here. It's 8:47 in my watch. In exactly 10 minutes, which is at 8:57 sharp, we will log out of this webinar. The moment we log out of this webinar, these offers will not be available. So first offer is Wealth One, miteshkhatri.com/wealth1. The reason I'm showing you this on the screen, because a lot of you are attending from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You won't have access to the chat window where I've got the links. So the links are on the screen. miteshkhatri.com/wealth1 will give you access to plan 1. miteshkhatri.com/plan 2 or wealth 2 will give you access to the lifetime deal, which is plan 2. This link is for those people who would like to pay 5,000 right now, and you would like to take 2 days to arrange the money to block your lifetime deal. How many people need a little time to block your lifetime deal? Raise your hands. In that case, use this particular link, miteshkhatri.com/block. Pay 5,000 here right now. After 2 days, you have the time to pay the rest of the fees. That can be for plan 1 also. That can be plan 2 also. The moment you make the balance payment, then you get access to the entire Wealth Mastery course. Is everyone clear about that? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Done. So now, everyone, the moment you join, all I want you to do is type in the chat window, upgrade done, upgrade done, so that I know that I need to welcome all of you formally to the Wealth Mastery course. Those of you, so we've already got Sidhu here, Lena here, congratulations, welcome to the family. The moment you've joined today, you'll get access to the entire Wealth Mastery course tonight. Please go through the first 5 lessons before you meet me tomorrow evening at 4 p.m., which is the Wealth Mastery live coaching tomorrow evening. Remember everyone, every Saturday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the Wealth Mastery coaching, live coaching. Tomorrow evening, before you come there for the first time, please watch first 5 lessons before you come. Okay, that is my request to all of you. Timing 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So Yapa, Ebia, congratulations, welcome to the family. Pradeep is asking, is Hindi version there? Yes, Pradeep. Incidentally, this is my only course, which is in English and Hindi both. Let me quickly show it to all of you. So I'm now actually logging into my Wealth Mastery course, and I'm showing you how it looks. So when you log in for the first time, you will see this kind of a course over there, Wealth Mastery. And when you log in, the bonus section is here. 30 days Wealth Mastery English, 30 days Wealth Mastery Hindi. Okay, so all the support calls are also recorded. The live coaching calls are also recorded. For an example, this is 9th October coaching call, 2nd October coaching call, 25th September. This has been going on for more than 1.5 years now. So all the recordings of the previous coaching call are also available to you for lifetime access. Okay, so these are English and Hindi both. Perfect. So yes, Pradeep, it's available in English and Hindi both. What are the timings of this, sir? Because I am already in advance LOA. Ratna, this will happen every Saturday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, those of you who are also part of advanced LOA, you will actually get 10 times more results because you're learning advanced law of attraction also and wealth mastery parallelly. More than 80% of the students of wealth mastery are doing both. They're doing advanced and wealth mastery parallelly, because of which they're getting 10 times more results. Okay. So yes, welcome Arul, welcome Sintil. Congratulations for becoming part of our Wealth Mastery family. While some of you are joining, in private chat, I've heard about there's somebody asking a question about income is stuck for more than 3 years. Okay, so let me give you an example of this. There is a person, everyone write down his name is Yagnesh. Quickly write down his name is Yagnesh. Yagnesh was he is in the stock market. How many of you agree? Stock market is like a gold mine of money. Yes. It really is. Now, Yagnesh was kind of stuck on his income for more than 3 years in the stock market at 1 lakh a month for some reason. What is the reason? Simple. Take hands like this, say money, frequency was blocked. When he joined the Wealth Mastery course, in a few months, he went from 1 lakh to 6 lakhs a month. In fact, he increased his sources of income from one. Okay, let me not tell you. Let Yagnesh tell you about it because it's a very, very powerful story. So this is Jagdish. Here we go. Hold on.
Hello, Mitesh sir.
Yes, hi Agnish.
And thank you so much for.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, sir. I'm better now.
Good.
I'm in office for. Hello, Mitesh sir.
Yes, hi Agnish.
And thank you so much for.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, sir. I'm better now.
Good.
I'm in office for 3-4 hour work.
Okay. Yes, bolo.
सर जो कॉन्सेप्ट था MSI उसका रियल मीनिंग लास्ट मंथ पता चल गया मेरे को.
Okay.
Because of the MSI, the money is coming from everywhere. Just you have exactly you said that. तो मल्टीपल सोर्सेस ऑफ इनकम का जो आपने कॉन्सेप्ट सिखाया था वो रियल मीनिंग में इवन आई वाज लास्ट मंथ बट मनी वाज स्टिल कमिंग इन माय बैंक अकाउंट्स.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? अरे वाह वाह वाह. सो यू फाइनली रीच दैट स्टेज कि आप बीमार हो, हॉस्पिटल में हो, लेकिन पैसा आ रहा है. That's the best way of doing it. How many sources now? कितने sources हो गए?
11 है सर.
अरे 11 पहुंच गए, मैच कर लिया. He's going to beat me very soon. I better work. All of you please unmute.
स्टॉप हुआ क्योंकि एक्टिव इनकम स्टॉप हुआ, पर जो पैसिव था वो उसने भी जो मेरा ट्रैक है 6 लाख पर मंथ का वो क्रॉस कर दिया पिछले महीने में.
अरे क्या बात है. तो पैसिव इनकम से 6 लाख रुपया महीना. That is awesome. All of you unmute, give him a high five. Say congratulations for having multiple sources of income. Let's go everyone. Alright, everyone unmute. Give him a high five. It's awesome. I think say congratulations Yagnesh. Let's go everyone.
Congratulations.
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 All right, so these are the kind of results that people are getting. It's exactly 8:53 now. Those of you who have already joined, congratulations. I'm just going to quickly reset this timer here to 3 minutes because in 3 minutes we are leaving the webinar. The reason is because, as you know, at 9 p.m. we have the 30 days daily magic practice, the 30 days challenge. Before I leave, I'm going to give anybody 3 minutes only right now to quickly ask any questions. But here is my request. Only ask questions regarding how to join Wealth Mastery right now. If you have any questions regarding basic law of attraction, how to use affirmations or all of that, we will only cover those questions in the basic LOA Telegram group later. Okay. Is that fair, everyone? Can we ask questions only regarding Wealth Mastery course right now? Perfect. Thank you. So I'm giving you permission to unmute. Anybody can unmute from your side. Take your name and then ask your question. Go. If you have a question.
Hello. Hello,
yes.
Sir. I am Satyadevan.
Yes,
I'm actually working. I'm working actually in government sector. So my salary is fixed actually. It only yearly increment happens. So how can I increase my amount?
So
Money,
let me clarify. There are more than, if I'm not wrong, at least 10 government employees who are part of my Wealth Mastery group. Okay. And some of them have simply improved their frequency because their money management has improved. Their savings have improved. Their feelings about how they feel after they spend has improved. Right? So the quality of life of how you feel about money is just going to go up. Now, how exactly will your income increase? The process, even I don't know. But I know one thing. When the frequency goes up, the income goes up. How the opportunities will come, where the opportunities will come from, that's a mystery to the universe. But the end result is, when the frequency goes up, the attraction goes up. Is that making sense, Satyanand?
Yeah. Thank you so much. You're doing a great job. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right. So those of you who want to do, like Archana saying, GPay, you can do GPay. On the same link, you'll see a QR code. You can use that QR code for Google Pay. After you fill in the form, you'll see the QR code on the second page. Let me quickly show you how, for those people who are doing Google Pay. While some people are asking questions, I'll quickly show this to you. So example is this link. Okay, let me just directly show you the 15,000 link. Okay, here we go. So this is the link. Let's say you put in your name, your last name, you put in your email, and I'm doing this live in front of you. Select the first option, which says card, Google Pay, first option. Come here again, put in your full name again. Put in your mobile number. Please make sure that your mobile number is correct because you get the Zoom link on your mobile number later. Use this QR code to pay by Google Pay. As you see at the bottom, it shows Beam, UPI, Google Pay, Paytm, right? Don't use the QR code on my screen. Use the QR code that comes on your side. Okay. Yes. Who was the other person asking a question? Go for it quickly.
Hello, sir. I am Pradeep Kumar from Nagpur.
Yes, Pradeep.
Sir, if 816 number is missing in his numero chart, okay, that is a financial matter. Is your course will work?
816 number is missing.
Yeah, in the numero chart. Numero score.
It doesn't matter. I have a lot of people who have Shani in their astrology. It works for them also.
Okay.
Your frequency is in your hands, my friend.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Most welcome, sir. Okay. Last question of the day. It's 8:57. The timer has gone 0. Anybody wants to ask the last question for the day? Unmute and ask your question now. All right. So I think all the questions are done. In the meantime, quickly, while I'm logging out, what I'm doing is just reading out all the names of people who have already joined. I hope I'll be able to read everybody's name, but I'll just quickly read. Avinash, Srivalsan, Alata, Sintil, Shriram, Rakesh, Sidhu, Arul. We've got Disha, Pooja. So Shiraz. So all of you, congratulations. Welcome to the family over here of Wealth Mastery course. I will see you tomorrow evening at 4 p.m. Please make sure that you watch the first 5 lessons before you come to the Wealth Mastery course tomorrow evening. Okay, that'll help us a lot. See you everyone tomorrow evening. Those of you who have joined with the block link, make sure you have 2 days of time to arrange and pay in 2 days. Those of you who would like to use these links tonight, later, please remember these links or take a photograph of this link right now. These links will be active till 12 o'clock tonight. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Please unmute and say good night and see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you very much.